I don't think I felt scared. I think I was maybe a little embarrassed. Didn't know how to walk in it day to day. A little ashamed maybe, but I wasn't afraid. I knew that it couldn't hurt me. It wasn't going to kill me. I couldn't die from it. But just getting used to walking in it day to day was probably the hardest. I had heard of vitiligo, was not 100% sure what it was. Once the initial doctor said, "I think you have vitiligo," I went to Google and learned more of what it was. Like I had heard about it through the rumblings that Michael Jackson had it. So I was familiar, but not educated on what it was. Probably during that time, the hardest thing was being looked at and wondering if people were watching me, and trying to go to work with it and live day to day. In the very beginning, probably 3 or 4 months after I was diagnosed, I got some awareness cards made to help talk for me. So I put my vitiligo story on the back of the card, and that got people talking. And then they would say, "Oh, I know someone in my family who has it." So it kind of opened up conversation. And getting used to living with vitiligo, I was much more aware of it. Every day I looked in the mirror to see if more spots would come. I remember going to a makeup store and letting the guy put makeup on me. And it was so many layers that made it worse, because I felt like I was hiding. So I decided at that point, that was probably a year into it maybe, and I decided at that point I can't do the makeup. Today, living with it, I much better. I don't think about covering. One time I did cover to go to work, and no one said anything. So I asked someone why. I'm like, "Did you guys notice that I put makeup on?" They're like, "Nobody's thinking about that but you, Kim." So at that point, I knew that I could just be me. There's still a need for awareness. That is the biggest thing that I've learned, is that one thing we say is the key to ignorance is awareness. We need this awareness to show that it's not a cosmetic disease at all. People don't choose to lose their pigmentation. That's not a choice I made. My mother always told me it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it. And I could have chosen to be afraid, to hide, to put on makeup, but that wouldn't be me. I often ask myself, what would I be doing if I didn't get it? If I didn't have vitiligo, what would I be doing? And I have no idea. So it's not, I go back to, it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it.